You know, you really hate to see it. About approximately 10 minutes ago, I sat down after um, getting getting ready to wind down for the day and just wanted to play some WoW. And I pull up my BattleNet launcher, and the first thing that slaps me in the face is a WoW token. I don't see it here, but it's in the auction house. I already saw it. I cannot fucking believe this. I mean, I saw it coming, but if you would have came to me 4 years ago when Classic came out and said, yo, they're gonna do TBC and Wrath, and in Wrath they're gonna do WoW tokens, I would have been like, yeah, no fucking way Blizzard's gonna make that mistake twice. Well, here we are, mistake twice. I cannot fucking believe it. I dead ass. I'm like, I thought it was gonna happen. Like part of me in the back of my mind was like, oh, they'd probably do it eventually, but I don't imagine Blizzard wants to take an L that fucking big, that fucking fast. Well, not only was I wrong, they wanted to take it fast, they took it right after they just took two more. Because with Overwatch's PvE being canceled, and then Activision screwing over Call of Duty modding situations, I'm like, bro, does Blizzard just love L's? Is it their favorite thing to take? Because now they have a third one with the fucking WoW token. I cannot believe it, because Classic and Classic Wrath are my home, and now half of my home is ruined. I grew up with Wrath of the Lich King, and now I have to see my favorite version of the game get fucking decimated. I cannot fucking believe it. I'm actually kind of glad I stopped sinking as much time into Wrath and started sinking time into hardcore Classic. I haven't played in a while. My characters are all over the fucking place, but you cannot deny that clearly I fucking love the game, or I wouldn't have this many high level characters. Two level 80s, a level 74, and a level 66, and a level 44. And that's not all. If we go back to my original server, Fairlena, I have another 62 and 58 on this server. I re-leveled a rogue and a fucking warrior. I just cannot fucking believe this. I don't really have words to describe it other than the fact that I don't know what Blizzard was thinking, really. I actually hate it. Part of me wants to fucking cry. Part of me wants to fucking hit my monitor. Because Classic is the game I escaped to after retail turned into a dumpster fire for me. When the day Classic got announced, I was so fucking happy. And then I was just counting down to release, and I played the shit out of it when it came out to the point where I burned myself out. And now I have to deal with it again. I have to deal with my favorite game getting fucking ruined again. I don't even know what to say. I have actually zero clue what to say right now. They would much rather give people the option to pay for gold than deal with botters. I can't believe it, dude. That I fucking dead ass cannot believe it. This hurts my soul. Because I remember months ago, I wish I recorded it. I really wish I recorded it. I was leveling my rogue in Stranglethorn Vale, shooting the shit with like 4 of my guildies, and the topic of gold buying came up, and I said, look man, people are welcome to buy gold, I personally don't approve of it. I think it ruins the game for everyone else because you are too lazy to go get your own gold. And then one of them, as a joke, said, "Yeah, well, there's probably going to be a WoW token. What happens then?" And I told them, I will fucking quit. I refuse to play a game with a WoW token in it. And now I can't play Wrath anymore. I mean, chances are, if some of my friends want to get on Wrath, I'll probably end up playing it. But now, every single thing you see here on this screen means nothing to me. Because it no longer has meaning. All of my characters, all of their gear, all of my time I put into them, it now means nothing. Creating this level 2 Horde alt so I can flip towers in Outlands to farm out honor for my Brutal Gladiator gear on all my characters past 70. Doing that so many times, it means nothing. This mage that I have had since original classic means nothing. These two characters on my other server that I already haven't been able to touch, but now they just mean even less. They already didn't mean a lot anymore because I officially moved to a different server, and I didn't feel like paying for transfers. The only character I fucking transferred was my mage and my paladin, because I had these characters for a while and I really did not want to re-level a mage and a paladin, especially my mage, which meant the most to me. But now these characters, in my head, mean significantly less. Next to nothing. Because now every single thing on this screen is officially sanctioned by Blizzard to buy, instead of working for it. I can't fucking believe it. I actually just cannot believe it. My hardcore gnome warrior that I've been leveling with a controller. The silly name of a priest that I was leveling with my friends who all wanted to play a bunch of paladins. And I'm like, I already have a paladin, but I'll play another holy character. And I made a fucking priest. My hunter that was a joke clone of my buddy's character that ended up becoming a class I started liking and playing. My rogue, which was the first character I rolled on this server before swapping over to warrior and warlock. My gnome death knight, that's a joke. I really don't care. My mage that I've had since original Phase 1 Classic. My paladin that I leveled towards the beginning of TBC. My bank ult that I leveled to 20 in Wrath just so that way I could have a mount on a bank ult. And my two level 80s. My warlock that doesn't have all the bis, but has a good portion of their bis for Old War. And my warrior who has a really dog shit fury spec, but of nearly bis tier 7 prot spec. They all mean nothing now. The Frostweave bags that I have, every single piece of gold I spent on mounts and flying mounts and training and everything. The heirloom gear I farmed out, the enchanting that I leveled up from 0, tailoring I leveled up from 0. Every single thing I did on any of these characters now just means basically nothing. And it really fucking hurts. Because this game is literally one of my favorite games, and now it's dead. At least to me, it's dead. It means nothing. WoW used to be a full screen type of game for me. It had my full attention. And now, that's how much I care about it. Because it means nothing anymore. It hurts my feelings. It really does. Because this was hands down one of the most important games in my entire life. And now it is fucking ruined. I saw the game get ruined one time. And now it's happening again. And I just can't. You know something, too? I would not mind if the WoW token only existed as a gold sink to reduce the amount of gold in the in-game economy. You just pay it and you get a token that gives you free game time. That's it. Nothing else. You can't buy them. There's just an infinite amount of them sitting there to just sink gold into for free game time. Of course, that would never be a real thing, but because somebody has to get a check at the end of the day. And that's what I hate the most. That there's no reason that they're doing this other than money. And I understand it's a business. They're welcome to make money any way they please, but I don't have to like it. I just cannot. This game meant so much to me, and now it's just ruined. I was just on a call with my guildies about 20 minutes ago, telling them exactly how I felt and trying to get them to remember that conversation we had way back when. This was back when Nax Ramus was current here. I'm talking like November of 2022. Back when everyone was getting sick of Nax Ramus and was getting ready for Old War, that was going to come out 3 months later-ish. And I remember the last thing I said to my guildies before I disconnected from the call and hopped on and started recording this was, have fun. I hope ICC is worth it. And then I hopped off the call. And honestly, I'm halfway debating just leaving the server. I can't believe this. This actually fucking hurts me so much. It's beyond me. It's beyond words. I don't know what to say. All this time I put into this game means so much to me. But to Blizzard it means nothing. They don't care. Why would they ever care? I normally try to construct myself a lot better whenever I'm recording videos and posting them, which is not something I do very often, and I know nobody really gives a shit. I mostly am just making this for myself to feel better or just vent my frustrations. And to anybody who's watching this, I appreciate you watching it whether or not you like what I'm saying or not. If you think I'm just a depressed man-child who needs to get the fuck over it, that's fine. Or if you sympathize and agree with my opinion, that's fine. Or if you disagree with my opinion and say, hey, I like my 5 extra years of game time because of all the gold I have. You know what, dude? You're more than welcome to do that. I am not here to stop you. Because you know what? The more people that interact with that, the faster this game dies, and then I don't have a problem with it anymore. I'm just so sick and tired of feeling like my time's wasted. I already know I'm playing a video game and ultimately I'm wasting time anyways. But now, anything on this video game that I can show as a mark of progress that my time was spent doing something that can mean something, now means absolutely nothing to me. Because you know what? Even if only 1% of the population was buying gold from botters, now, like, I'm going to say 50 to 60% of the population is going to be buying gold from Blizzard. Because they can. It just hurts so much. I, for a long time in my head, had the debate toss up of, well, what am I going to do? You know, what am I going to do when official hardcore comes out, or the next season of Mastery, which isn't going to be called Season of Mastery, but the next season of the Classic server. I'm like, how am I going to spend my time? Because I like Classic, but I also want to play Wrath of the Lich King. But now my answer has come to me. It sucks too. I was looking forward to killing the Lich King, but I guess I'm not doing it. Why would I give a shit? Because now, all someone has to do is swipe theirs or their parents' credit card about 5 or 6 times, and then they could just pay a guild to carry them to a kill from the Lich King. Why would I care? Who cares about rising to the occasion and overcoming a fucking boss when now it's officially sanctioned to buy it? I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. I keep wanting to say I can't believe it. I absolutely can believe it. I just can't believe it had to happen. I didn't want to be right. I'm so fucking sad. They just couldn't keep their fucking grubby little paws off of Wallace. Blizzard has to have everything. Who cares about ruining our games for all of our fans? It's almost like, the WoW token and level boosting is the exact thing that led to the reason why Classic even fucking exists in the first place. Because enough people said, you know what, fuck this, I'm done. I'm done putting up with your dog shit. I hope in some strange, weird alternate reality, if I'm a game designer or I work for a game company, that I never let suits influence how things go. Fuck that. And you know what, Bobby? Enjoy your new fucking yacht. This just hurts me so much. I feel very betrayed. And, bully me for putting my fucking trust into a company that's gone back on their word and has screwed their players over multiple times. You know what? I thought maybe there was just some shred of dignity where they're like, yo, this game ain't perfect, but we're not gonna fuck with it. If Classic made its way all the way up to fucking Warlords of Draenor Classic, and they announced level boosts and WoW tokens, I wouldn't have a problem with it because that's when they came out. The race change, the faction change, as much as I don't agree with them very much, I understand. I'm okay with them coming out because that's when they came out back in Wrath. But this is just beyond me. Because what pisses me off is, what is the point of having the level boost be limited to one character, but you can just buy as much gold as you'd like? I don't even know what to think. I really don't know what to think. I was having a good day and I came home to this, and now my day's just horrible. I don't even know what to do with myself at this point. I don't feel like playing anything. Because basically someone just essentially killed my pet right in front of me. That's basically what it feels like. I don't know, this has gone on long enough. Let's stop the pity party here. This is already depressing enough. You guys don't need to hear some fucking loser wasting his life fucking ranting about the problems of a fictional video game, but it matters to me, and I'm sure it matters to a lot of other players. And to those of you who are going to keep playing the game, hey, have fun, man. Who am I to tell you you can or can't have fun with the game that you want to play? Those people that are like me and are going to stop, I hope you find peace, and I hope you find something that you want to play that's not going to waste your time. And to the people who quit long ago and now aren't going to come back, I sympathize. And I do not blame you. And that's enough for now. I'm going to fucking go do something with myself. I don't know.